So, with I'm Standing on a Million Lives, I really do appreciate you guys not getting mad at me for dropping the video. Your boy has been working 6 days a week, and I apologize for going to sleep early and getting the rest that I needed. But now that I'm back up on my feet, I gotta drop a lot of videos, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't really care because you know exactly what I do when you stick around, and that's why I love you. Whoa, don't get weird. But regardless of that, I have finally found a weird part of the show to love even more than than the the overall main character. Like this girl who goes through the ringer and is so close to near death winds up, you know, uh, using her own abilities in the case of imagination to really save herself. And I've met people like this, and I've also experienced it myself in a certain type of way where not so much the imaginary friend would show up, but I am deadly claustrophobic, and not so much in crowds as much as I am in tight spaces, right? Like if you put me in a space and then that same space you put me in, you have two people come in from both sides, and the only way for me to get out is I can't stand up and I have to like crawl to one of those exits. Nah, just thinking of that already has me was high anxiety. So that's the type of stuff that actually, terrifies me and stuff like that. For her, she's in a situation where literally at any given time, after two people have already bit the dust, she can easily go down herself. She could easily die, or she could die as the third person and maybe not look as bad. But as soon as that could have been even in the cards, someone else dies. Our main guy dies. So now it's literally on to her to save everybody, um, because we don't know why these other two couldn't respawn, right? Like they're at 0 seconds, but they weren't respawning for some reason. It just said dead. So maybe there's a. I actually don't remember now that I'm thinking about it. It's really bad because I did fall asleep and this was a yesterday anime, and I watched a today anime, so some of that stuff's in my mind. But regardless, for some reason they couldn't respawn. If you guys wouldn't mind reminding me in the comments why they couldn't respawn, because I probably won't be rewatching it, seeing how I got a ridiculous amount of stuff to watch. Well, not so much rewatching it, but I won't be able to come back to this video and be like, "Hey guys, it's me in the future," and So in the comment section, it would be greatly appreciated if you did give me a little reminder, so I could not feel as dumb. If they even gave us the reason why they couldn't respawn, right? Because I know when the girl passed out in the snow, she her thing said 0 0 seconds on it. I think it's because of the quest was so close to an end, and since they were dying, the quest was prohibiting them. Um, but regardless, it was a very, very close call. In the case of them making it out alive, and I love how the one person none of them expected to come back and see complete it actually did it, because she is the newest recruit and she's on a way harder mission than any of them have even experienced. So not only did she make it out on one of the hardest missions without knowing whether and all this stuff was going to play a role in what's going on, but she then showcased her imagination and not only took over the OVA, or the OVA, geez, took over the opening song, she also just went as far as possible as she could with those people, getting pushed, getting support, getting absolutely just all the information she needs and finding out that that's all it took. And tell me why she met the most Avatar looking character I've ever seen in my life. It looked like she straight up met Korra. So that was probably the second most interesting thing in there. The first interesting part was how amazingly strong that girl's imagination was to have her heroes and her idol and her crush all in the same time, pretty much showing up and helping her push forward or pushing her mind forward, which ultimately pushed her body forward as well. So, very, very funny stuff and amazing episode overall. Please do not sleep on this anime like I just fell asleep on it in the case of not posting my review. But overall, I hope you all take good care and stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Kuma, don't do that. Alright, peace.